Okay, so we're going to try this radio out. See what we see from it. Now, this is not being plugged in like a normal radio at all. This get it to focus properly. Jeepers. I cannot figure out how to trigger this thing to... There it goes. I don't know what goes on with it. There we go. Maybe I'm just impatient and it takes longer to decide to focus even. So this is not plugged in the wall like a common radio. This is being supplied. You can see the two supply clip leads here. I'm going to bring in the B plus voltage, which is nominally 90 volts, but looks to me like it works better at 50. We will see now that I changed a bunch of capacitors what happens. And this battery is supplying the power to the filaments. I tested the battery just now. It's reading 1.5 volts, so it's good. So I think I'm good to go. I determined the polarity here by just looking at the schematic and examining down here where it says quite clearly B minus goes on the yellow, B plus on the blue, and the blue wire is kind of a black color now, and that's what I followed. So I'm quite certain I got the polarity correct. So I say, let's turn it on and see what happens. Of course, I have no B plus applied right now. We'll bring that on after we okay, we'll switch on. Oh, you know what? Let's do this just to be absolutely sure that there is current flowing in the heaters, because these tubes they do not really warm up. You really can't feel the heat. They're so low wattage. They're highly efficient. So what I'll do is I'm simply going to clip on my voltmeter here. Okay, so that should be reading. I should clip it right on one of the heaters is really where I should be picking that up. Okay, so look at that. Exactly. 1.5 volts. Now we'll turn it on and that should drop. If it doesn't drop, then we are not drawing any current from the battery. So here we go. Let's switch it on. And there it goes. Wow, big drop. So we'd be quite certain that the tubes are warming up. In fact, these things warm up so fast. They're warmed up now. Okay, so we'll start bringing on B plus, and we'll turn up the volume here. And here we go. Okay, that's somewhere in the range of 50, 60 volts. I don't hear a darn thing out of it at all. Not a thing. Not a thing. As in nothing. Okay, let's touch a few grids up here. See if we get some. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. This is where I started getting a little scared. I started thinking, okay, so those capacitors I changed, what stupid thing did I do? Have I introduced another problem on top of whatever the problems are already. My clip lead not make contact. Let's take it up to the 90 volts it's supposed to be at, and I need another meter. Okay, we'll take it off here because we're quite certain that that's working, that the current is flowing into the filaments. And now we'll attach this. Let me put one there, and the other one we'll try to get on the high voltage here. Get on the other side of the switch. Hey, we should be seeing 90 volts there, and we're not. That might explain something. Well, first of all, maybe I shouldn't have this here. Let's put this. See, that's really kind of crowded in there. Okay. Not going to connect in there easily. Well, I'll tell you what, let's not use the clip. Let's make a momentary contact. That looks a little better. So there's the voltage we're putting on at 45 volts. Let's take it up closer to 90 here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that's pretty close to 90. A little extra juice there for it. Absolutely nothing coming out of it. Well, we could have defective tubes. I don't think I tested the tubes in this. Or did I? You know what? I think I did test the tubes in this radio, and they were all good. Oh, it is another sad day in the shop. Best laid plans of mice and men fail once again. Well, there's two capacitors we didn't replace. Well, one paper one back there. And there's a couple of this type of capacitor we've left in because they just don't normally fail, but there's no guarantee there. Well, I think it's time to take a break and ponder the situation a little bit.